Hello, welcome to the Modcast. I'm here with Lily,
Yo.
Common,
Yo.
and Zenrod.
Hello.
Alright, perfect intro. There's 4 of us here now, instead of the usual, like, 2 or 3.
It's been a while.
Well, it's 2 weeks. That's how we usually do it. Oh, you mean a while since we've had a full team. That's true.
Yeah, and since I've even joined.
And this is one of the few times where mostly mods are actually on the Modcast. Actually, this is the first time I think since Penta left that it's been all mods.
Because, like, Toast has been on there often.
Yeah. Toast is just an angry person we put to the side to complain about the game and go, I don't mod for your sub anymore. So let's talk about the actual games. Then what we got?
Alright, Global. Cooler's here and no one's pulling him, and Twitter's really mad that no one got him, apparently.
I'm very angry that no one has him, and I play Japan.
Yeah, I had to specifically ask, like, for the love of God, if you have Cooler, please let me use him as a friend, because I got him, but no one else did, so now I can't play.
Cooler's chapter shafted me. Cooler's banner shafted me so hard. So it's not through me lack of trying.
Yeah, to be fair, it shouldn't really be a problem on the people, and more on the fact that no one can get Cooler.
Yeah, it's not an effort thing, it's just everyone's fucked all the time.
I mean, if you put in 5 stones for Cooler, you tried for Cooler. You just the fates decided you do not want Cooler.
Yeah, I did 5 because I'm saving all my shit for Gogeta.
Man, were you able to
banner's Cooler? No, I got Nail.
Nice.
Close enough.
The
Nailed
Namekian
the
got
banner
lead.
enough.
The category lead for the Namekians.
Oh god.
That's unfortunate, but
Yeah, so he's been out for a while. I mean, everyone's aware of it that's watching the show.
Yeah,
We just didn't talk about it last time.
yeah. Some weird thing happened last time. The Red Lantern ring went on top of me and Zen, and we just decided to go angry on Dokkan last time and ignore everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I really like Cooler, and I think in Global specifically, like, physical's way better than it was in Japan, especially for extreme physical at this time. Mainly,
Yeah, with that Goku Black shit.
Yeah, they have Goku Black, but then also the fact that Omega's already at Global. So, like, the roster is just, like, absolutely insane.
yeah. If you can somehow collect all 5 pieces of physical Exodia, you will be able to win a lot of events. Just good luck pulling that shit. What were you gonna say?
What?
No, nothing.
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
Cooler.
I think we're not really that much to talk about with Cooler because he's been out for like a while.
I'm sad.
Also, Goku Jr. Is a thing now, which is neat.
Yeah, finally. Never before seen Goku Jr. No one knows where he came from. I think he's like from some alternate universe type of deal. You know, not canon.
Well, I thought he was like a fan fiction character that they liked so much. They were like, let's put him in Dokkan, right?
Oh,
Dude, I watched the movie. I watched the movie and I like Goku Jr. to be honest. Like, he wasn't that cool in like the end of GT, but like when you watch the movie, you kind of feel sad for him, and the fact that Pan could like die any moment now because the wish brought her back doesn't mean she's immortal.
I don't want to neglect the fact that Cobbin did not notice that we were making a joke. And
Yeah,
completely,
he didn't get it.
Completely killed our bit.
He didn't get it.
I was going to do this great comparison where he was written by the super manga artist guy, and now it's all dead. Now we're actually talking about Goku Jr. Yeah, Goku Jr., he's from the GT.
It's because he doesn't get that much love at all.
I'll consider this as maybe the best form of Goku Jr. in that he's usable.
Yeah.
I think it's also the only Goku Jr., isn't it?
It is.
We're not counting base form Goku Jr. Which
The
is
one that Dokkan awakens into the Super Saiyan one?
Yeah. If you're free to play and you're desperate, you use both.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You know what? I joke, but there is 100% someone out there who has like a base form Goku Jr. at 100% ability system. Just having that shit on the side, just going like...
Probably because people like did 2 Bulmas. one was like 10 crit, 10 additional, and the other one was like 20 dodge. I'm like, really? You guys went to the effort of doing 2 of them? And it was rigged too, so their efforts didn't matter.
I like the idea of having 2 Bulmas. Like, sometimes I want an offense-based Bulma, and if the grind didn't fucking suck so much, I could understand me doing that. But the grind sucks so fucking terrible. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it was really bad.
All I did was finish my 100% Bulma and then just grind out the essay on the physical one that I got.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish the 100% on the first Bulma.
Wow. That's saying something. Mainly, they could have made that Bulma a bit better.
That Bulma did actually help a lot though in the LR Goku grind.
Oh yeah, if you're not
because I had to complete the second one.
If you're not doing the optimal LR Goku grind, which is installing the mod and then automatically automatically getting your LR.
I'm like in the 0.0%.
Poor Lilligami has to do every single event legit because that's the
God, I'm so glad Battlefield has not come to global because I will do that legit and I'm just dreading it.
Yeah,
you're just gonna either Lolly's gonna enjoy it or he's gonna lose his mind.
He's not gonna enjoy it, so
that I'm gonna enjoy it.
It's like a Cthulian monster. You will lose your mind halfway through.
I'm gonna like it for like the first 5 levels, and I'm gonna get to 16. I'll be like, I want to throw my phone outside the freaking window.
Well, 16. See, that's the best part is that you get to the 16th stage and you're like, wow, this fucking sucks, and then it slowly dawns on you that you have to do this 150 more times.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a point when I did like it.
Yeah, it was the first day and the first time you did it where you're like, this is neat. And then it all went downhill.
Yeah, I think most people liked it. Like, they liked it when they actually got to try. They're like, oh, this is awesome. It's so cool. And then, complete 180 a week later.
Yeah, it's mainly
because it turns out it's not that good.
And you're forced to play it.
And you have no choice but to play it as much as possible.
And especially
then Japan hasn't even brought it back. They're like, no, I'm not doing Battlefield anymore, which means everyone who keeps pulling LR Gohan is just sitting on their hands doing nothing.
Which also sucks, because if you also have Shadow Dragons and you're like, I guess I would like to use the good Shadow Dragon, turns out one of your Shadow Dragons is locked behind Battlefield.
What is that?
It's
Nova.
No,
wow.
Yeah, his Dokkan, he requires those medals, and if you did not grind those medals, because everyone was like, you'll never need any of these units, why the fuck would you ever grind for anything but Elder Kai's or Ginyu, or whatever the fuck you're doing, and then it turned out category leads were a thing, and then everyone was like, fuck.
Wait, has his Dokkan hit on global yet? Nova's?
No.
No.
Okay.
None of those Dokkans have hit, which really sucks, because I think there's actually some good Dokkans are in there. They're just all locked behind a mode that, one, isn't ever going to come back, chances are. Or will come back in 3 months from now. And is
completely different.
Completely different, and also not finished. That shit's still in beta. It's ridiculous.
I was going to say that, yeah. People are defending Battlefield and saying that, oh, it's in beta. Just wait, guys. It'll get better. It'll get better. Trust me. It's gonna get better.
Well, hopefully by the time it hits global, it'll actually legitimately be better. It will at least be better than the Japanese version, based on how they've been doing orb events. You'll actually be able to play it once a day, and it will stay when it hits global. Meanwhile, Japan, it shows up the World Tournament every month, and it only is here for a week.
Yeah. Other than that, on global, I don't think there's that much. You can farm your Goku Jr. if you want. It's just Bulma again, but a little better card.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, something on global did actually happen. I just want to mention it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The Grade 8 Rebirth came out for Vegeta and Raditz.
Oh shit!
Yay!
I completely forgot about that.
And I didn't see it much on the sub, so there's no concern there. But I did see in some places where people were saying global got shafted because there was no banner, no Dragon Rising Carnival.
Oh, that's because a bunch of YouTubers were like, oh, sweet, we're getting new rebirths. That means LR Gohan's coming back because he'll be in the rebirth banner. So everyone get hyped and buy stones and save stones for LR Gohan because he's back. And then there wasn't even a banner for this in Japan. So I don't know where they suddenly decided they thought a banner was coming. based on nothing at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Raditz and Vegeta never got a banner in the Japanese version either. So then to cover it up and make it look like they didn't just make a really stupid mistake without taking any time to look into anything, they
Global
started
got
the, oh my
shafted.
god, Global always shafted. Why do they always shaft us?
Wow.
Even
That's
though they
pretty
were just
sad.
wrong.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sad.
You know, the funny thing is that if you replaced rebirths with the second coming of Jesus, you've basically explained what a cult does when it's saying,
That's true.
like they're coming back. I swear, everyone save your possessions, get ready, go underneath the meteor. He's coming back, and then it doesn't show up, and you go like, "Wow, Earth shafted yet again. Christianity got shafted. Where's our compensation, God?" Yeah, that's for global.
You know, wait, speaking of global, just like real quick, I don't even know what they're gonna do with Gohan. Because he appeared in one banner, and it was a ticket banner with waifus in it that you could only get from doing multi-summons on
The Super Saiyan 4
Saiyan 4
banners.
Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Yep.
So it's like...
And it was the only way to get the medals to awaken him was in that banner
exactly.
too.
You get the
I
medal.
have enough, but I have no Gohan.
So it's like if they bring Gohan back, is it going to be in like these rising banners? And if they do bring him back, how are they going to distribute the medals? Because our Battlefield, like I feel like they're just delaying Gohan until Battlefield comes out, and who the fuck knows when that's going to come out?
I have two theories. One theory is he will forever be just a ticket unit, which sucks, meaning that you'll have to get like one of those peel-off tickets for a chance at him. Or two,
He's gonna be in the Pilaf's
Oh
trove.
God!
Oh my god!
he's gonna be exclusive to the Trove. And here's my second one: he's actually just exclusive to the waifu banner. So anytime they bring back the waifu banner, you'll have to pull to get Ultimate Gohan.
Can we like cut out the trove shit before fucking Bandai listens to this and has like a fucking fantastic idea?
Oh no!
I'm not editing this podcast
Like,
unless someone says something that would require a dolphin noise. I ain't editing shit. But yeah, it's weird that he's not there yet, but hey, they fucked with the timeline and now this is what you get.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him back without any like. It's weird that was what they went to. Like, oh, obviously, now that we're getting a rebirth, is this the first rebirth banner that they thought? Well, okay, I don't know if I'm making sense because they were completely wrong about everything.
Mhm.
But would this have been the first rebirth banner since he came out had it actually existed?
Huh.
I think
I don't know, because I've heard somebody said on Twitter that the Bardock Grade 8 banners came first before Raditz and Vegeta.
They
Well,
that
in
was a
Japan they did, but I don't think does Global
Right.
have Bardock yet?
No.
no. Wait, the strength one and all that.
The Ape Bardock and Ape Fasha rebirths.
Oh no, we haven't gotten those yet.
Okay. So yeah, so then I guess this would have been the first set of rebirths. I mean, I guess I could just look it up on Dokkan stats if I really wanted to, but I don't really care that much to do that.
Maybe they're spending all this time trying to make a sick LR Gohan banner like they did Broly when he came out. Like they're trying to make
Oh
like
my
with
God.
the global bootleg looking Broly banner. So like there's
I
like
really thought that was like fan made.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I actually summoned on it with the logic that this was a mistake. I'm dead serious. I like saw this. I'm like, okay, it's not in Japan. This is the first time it's ever happened. This looks fake as shit. Fuck it, throw all my stones in it.
And it can recompensate it later.
Yeah, I was hoping, and I got jack shit. I was like, fuck.
they should have really like leaned into the fact that it was illegal. They should have had like misspelled words like just early release, releasing early Broly, the legendary super guy. He's here featuring Vegeta and everyone's favorite Mr.
Vegeta.
Krabs.
That's like actually behind one of the Blu-ray DVDs, I think.
Vegeta? Oh, legendary
Yeah.
super guy?
No, like Vegeta.
Oh.
They like
That's-
spell Vegeta's name like that way behind one of the DVDs of the movie.
It's also from the Ocean dub. That's how they pronounce Vegeta. They just call him Vegeta.
I mean, they in the Viz manga is called Vegito Vegarot, so there's that.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not as fun as saying it's Vegeta.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that Gohan, but I don't know what Global's gonna do at all.
He'll be back eventually because they want your money. So
That's
Yeah.
true. They want your money.
That says so right on their door. Instead of a welcome mat, it just says, "We want your money."
it's just a welcome mat, but it's a picture of that dollar bill that Mr. Krabs had from SpongeBob instead of a regular welcome mat. It's just Mr. Krabs' first dollar.
Few people know that Mr. Krabs actually works for Bandai. So
That would not surprise me in the slightest.
Oh, I wouldn't.
I don't
So-
think it surprised anybody.
That's why so many sprites get reused, is because like he's yelling at SpongeBob, like, "Stop spending so much money on these sprites. Who gives a shit that this LR Gohan essay looks bad? Just give it to everyone."
Reminds me of the Pretty Patties episode where he makes something like new, and Mr. Krabs is like, "No, fuck that. Recycle Battlefield again. Fuck that."
Yes, basically. Bandai is run by Mr. Krabs. It only has 2 employees. One is Squidward, and he's the guy who's in charge of like re-releasing events, and the other one is SpongeBob, who's working on
Squidward
Krabby
is Chad, who fucks everything up.
Patty. Yes.
And then SpongeBob is the one who every time they do something kind of right, you're like, "Wow, this is pretty cool." And then Mr. Krabs is like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
And then
Patrick-
they release another Super Saiyan Goku.
And then Patrick is their PR guy because he works for free and he's an idiot.
I feel like SpongeBob is gonna lose his sanity, which is why I feel like all the good stuff is dying out now. It's just slowly losing his sanity.
It's just that scene from SpongeBob where he's rolling around and goes like, "We forgot his name.
Yeah, all he knows is fine dining and breathing.
we forgot Gohan's banner." Oh man, I'd actually love Bandai more if it was run by the
God.
SpongeBob crew.
God damn.
Anyway, Japan. What the fuck's happening in Japan? Oh yeah,
Name
Ultimate
change,
Gohan came out. Ultimate
Oh,
Gohan
right.
came out.
He's the first one that got a category leader skill that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I thought that was there was like a lot of interesting stuff with Ultimate Gohan in that it felt like kind of they listened, like obviously they didn't, but let's assume they did listen to the feedback they got from the category leads, which was none of this makes sense. How come there's units missing? Also, that's basically it. And then he came out and actually legitimately has basically every single half Saiyan in there, even the useless ones, which is a lot of them.
It's
Most
actually,
of them.
It's actually every single one of them, save for Saiyaman.
Yeah, and that's why
Yeah,
Zen doesn't have.
Saiyaman with the helmet is the only one that's not there because the Super Saiyan one is there.
And that's why Zen doesn't have to pay off everyone, is because they forgot
Yes,
one.
I won by a technicality on my bet that they wouldn't have all of them because they didn't have Great Saiyaman in there.
That's true. That's
Speaking
true.
of bets, that one bet I made about $5, I actually ended up did paying the person in worth of play cards. So yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
good on you, Bandai.
Oh, so in case anyone, for some reason, they only play global and then they don't listen to Japan, but then they also follow here. What's his leader skill actually? It's like
It's 170% defense and 130% attack, and then I think 170% HP. And it's like instead of doing 150 to all of them, they gave him more defense and HP than the other two, but they gave him less attack. I guess to make him different.
I guess. I think it's
not
actually
that different.
I think it's less attack simply just because he has 2 LRs in there, and I guess
Yeah.
in their mind they're like, remember when we released LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and then everything got fucked? Let's maybe not try and do that as
I mean, it's
badly.
not like 20% less attack makes a difference.
I mean, it stops him from being the #1 be-all team of it, I
It's
think.
true. If it was 150 alt, it would be way better than even fusions.
So, it's a small thing of balance. It's
I
enough
don't know
to
if they
make it-
did that on purpose. It could be like a
Here-
theme thing because Gohan is like so freaking tanky.
Is
he
he?
gives
Is he, though?
50%.
Is
He
he?
gives like okay, so I'm in like a I have like an analysis chat, right? Like we have the analysis team,
Yes.
and I remember my friend was like, they just took Janemba and made a better version. He's even strength.
Yeah.
They just took Janemba and reprinted it, and they made it better.
Yeah.
He also
Perhaps
has
counting the
shocking
money right
speed.
now.
He also has shocking speed only for
Holy
in
shit,
terms of
is
like
Is
like
that
King
card
Link, right?
actually just Janemba? Did they just
Pretty
did they just look at Janemba and go, I think we could do this again?
Yeah, it's just a way better. Like it's what Janemba should have been. Like a little bit of a nerve because that would be a little insane for that at the time Janemba came out. But yeah, it's like 120 attack, a shit ton of defense, and can dodge. I don't even know why Gohan can dodge.
Does he dodge?
He dodges.
Yeah, he has a chance to dodge.
He has a chance to dodge.
Man.
Alright, wait, hang on. It says.
That?
Oh wait, no, wait. Actually, I can't read this because this is the most insane fucking Google foo I've ever seen in my entire life. But his passive is the Ultimate Warrior Glimpse to guard all of the attack, in defense 50% up, attack 120% up, and medium probability of own allies all of the ultra attributes. So I have no idea what the fuck that says.
Wait. Actually, I remember now. He doesn't dodge.
He has probability to block, like Janemba, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's just block?
Yeah, it's block. I remember that's what one of the translations like. Dude,
that's not even that good because his defense is already like fucking stupid as shit. Why does it matter?
Yeah.
Just wait till they release that boss. That's gonna make it matter. Eventually.
Dude, for that to happen, that attack, like a super would have to do like 1,000,000 damage.
Okay, I don't know about 1,000,000.
Okay, well, somewhere around that. It has
maybe
to be
like 250. Then yeah, that would start hurting like fuck. But yeah, the thing with Gohan is that like I'm actually a bit disappointed because it's like they push this like super defensive theme with this team with like his defense, the all allies 50%, the fact that his leader skill gives 170 HP and defense instead of being split evenly with 150. But it's like it doesn't matter. Like, they did that, they made his team so tanky, his team is restrictive as fuck, because if you don't have the LRs, it's dog shit. And it's just like, nice! You made Ultimate on, his links suck. And it's just like, what? Like, they could have done it.
Yeah, he still has Infighter.
Why doesn't he prepare for battle?
Because he's an infighter. When has Gohan ever been prepared for battle? I think
his links really are like the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
So he's got the Sun family, so he has the Goku family link.
Yeah.
Saiyan Blood, which is worth 1 key. Infighter, which I think he and I think the only TURs that have that are him and the Spirit Bomb Goku.
Doesn't Pan have it? Is Pan not an infighter?
Pan is not an infighter, my friend.
Damn. She has Sun
Pandel
family,
is an infighter.
There you go. His wife and his daughter have infighter.
Yes, only when fused together. Oh, Master Roshi. The Baba Shop Master Roshi has it.
Well, there you go. Put Baba Shop Roshi up in that team.
That's all you need. And then he's got Z Warrior, which of course is terrible.
Yep.
He's got Shocking Speed, which is fine. He's got Power from God, which the only other hero STR that has that is the Z Sword Gohan from the World Tournament. Nice. And then he has Fierce Battle. So.
Yeah, and like with the actually, I guess we could also mention that in Japan, the recent Super Saiyan 2 Gohan rebirth that he got that made him like he was like the shittiest card ever. Now he's like actually really good.
Oh yeah,
he has.
God, it's so good.
He has Z Warrior, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like flipping shit. They're like, oh my god, you could link it with Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, and then none of your Super Saiyan cards will activate Super Saiyan. you can't realistically activate Z Warrior on that team because then you brick Super Saiyan. It's like you have, in order to boost one thing, you rip the other one. So it's like the team is so it's so unstable. It's like you can't activate like even like if you have the LRs, LR Gohan can't activate his Super Saiyan link 2/3 of the time because both of your Ultimate Gohans are floating.
It also has like a key problem, right? Like
if you're lacking the LRs, it's just like there's kind of like a key issue because
if you don't have the LRs, you pretty much just need like fusions. That's just what you do. Is fusions and the kids.
Because like Ultimate Gohan, he only gets the only other unit that has Shocking Speed is the other the other Great Saiyaman, the Super Saiyan 1, Gotenks, and then the new Rebirth. 3 units. That's it. That link with your main leader per key.
That's really
so
weird.
It's just like
they all avoided having Shocking Speed.
It's like it's the biggest whale team I've ever seen in a game compared to like the rest of the teams. Like even fusions, you don't need an LR. The Shadow Dragons, you don't need an LR. This team, you need 2 of them.
Yeah, no, now now that you put it that way, I guess without the LRs, this team's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's just it's bad. It's worse than like okay, it's not like bad in the sense you can't clear content, but it's like it's a new type of leader. It's way overpowered compared to the previous ones. It's not even better than like super agi without the LRs. That's bad for a category lead.
The fuck is that?
Agility.
AGL.
Agility.
Oh yeah,
and that's how you pronounce AGL, the acronym. You put an I on it instead of.
I think that comes from.
I actually don't know why I said agi.
I do know. It's because it's from the fact
Agility.
that other places use agi. This question gets asked occasionally in questions, and apparently I think it's from maybe Puzzles and Dragons, where they pronounce it agi. So every time I see him, it goes like, so I have like this agi Vegeta, is he any good? And I go like, well, it's agility, first of all. Please respect the game. It's agility.
AGL on the card.
I know, but I guess they think it's due to other games, other gachas, they say like, no, it's agi.
I guess because it's spelled AGI and then
Where?
LITY. So
Wait,
it's like
it's in the game as AGL.
Yeah. In Dokkan it's AGL, but I guess from other games that I've played it's AGI. So that's where I got it from.
I mean, tech is a weird thing because it's not TEC, it's TEQ. So
yeah, Dokkan isn't exactly in the right with it being AGL, but yeah, I should have said AGL.
Man. And now we don't even remember what we were talking about.
It's one thing that
we were talking about Super AGL and like them being kind of like on the same par as a category team without LRs.
Yeah, it's just like you have to throw so much money at the game in order to use that team, just so the team functions. So I don't know. I feel like they could have done it way better. I mean, they didn't even have to change the leader skill or change his category type. All they had to do was just give him prepare for battle. That's it. One freaking skill, and the team would have been fine.
Do you think they did this because, like, for so long people have saying, how come there's no good Gohans, even though they ignore the fact that there's an LR Gohan? Do you think they did this as specifically like a final fuck you, where they were like, this card's basically almost perfect and will make everyone happy. Let's make sure he doesn't have prepared for battle. I
mean, I guess like he would be really good if we really needed like a defensive, like before like the dupe system came out. Mm-hmm. Like if we really needed like defensive teams like old mono intelligence and stuff like that, or old mono strength, he'd be great. He'd be awesome. He's got so much defensive capabilities. He'd be amazing. But it's like they can't build the game around you needing defense, because then that would alienate like 99% of your player base. People don't have 5 duped up Gohans that do 5 million damage. Barely anybody has that. You can't build around it. So it's like, they really put themselves in the corner with the. I mean, I'm still gonna pull for the card when it comes out in global because I'm a Gohan fan, but.
And he's also good for Super STR, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. He boosts up Super Saiyan 4's team, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's team.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it for Japan. All we really had was Ultimate Gohan. Unless I'm missing something, was there supposed to be something coming out for Japan? Is there anything?
No, but I wanted to talk also briefly that with Ultimate Gohan, there's a new SR Ultimate Gohan, so semi-farmable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, well.
Oh, and then there's also the new Boo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Boo. He's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a new Boo in there too. Can't.
I actually like it how he goes from you pull him as Super Boo, so you can actually use the farmable one from
the tech
Kibu's event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the tech one from Kibu's event. Yeah, you can use him to up his super tech and then Dokkan him into Boo tanks. So that's pretty cool. He actually works on extreme physical as well with the other Boo, the Super Boo. That's the OP support.
Kid Boo.
So that's really good.
Everyone's
but
favorite.
BBB is kill.
Oh, speaking of the OP support cards, how you like the fact that the new meta does not use them at all?
Yeah,
They were fucking limited units before this, and they killed them.
Yeah, they released Kaba and Hit, and couldn't you only pull once?
Yeah.
I think.
What the fuck? What? What was their plan in that? I mean, okay, it did give orbs, so it
Yeah,
did
that's-
give a
And
lot
a
of
Kai.
orbs.
Orbs and a Kai. And,
Yeah, okay,
and
so
Kais.
that I would say is still worth it, but what the fuck?
It's more the fact that that's how they debuted, and then there wasn't an option of like, okay, now we switch to a regular type banner. It was more like, nah, this is gone now.
This is
Like,
when play.
They couldn't give Hit his time to shine. They just
No.
killed him again. The
No.
fuck?
Every single one of those dudes is now officially dead, which is
This
funny, but also
Yeah,
kind of
this-
sad.
This is the advantage of being a global player, because now you see Japan and their support's dead. You just don't pull for the banner on global.
Like the new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that got rebirth, he's better than all of these supports that are supposed to be insane because he's a rainbow support. These guys are all freaking type supports. Like, oh my god.
Maybe that's why
I just think it's funny that like they were limited support. You couldn't get them, and I think you probably still can't in anything but the type
You
banners.
can only
Yeah,
get them
they're
in-
And it was like a big
Nope,
deal
you
when the
can't.
type banner was coming out because you're like, oh shit, I really got to get this guy because you have to have him for the optimal team.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you can't even use him on any of the new teams.
be
Like
just-
the
Mhm.
TN one came out too. The TN and Cell one came out on global. I
Yeah.
forgot about that, but that came out, and it's just like, why pull? Oh, and actually,
No
they
LR
made it-
black, by the way.
they made it double. That came out in Japan, yeah. They made it double Kai on global a lot earlier, because they're really trying to milk that banner. They even gave a discount. It's like 40. It's like 40 stones per multi, I think, for 3 times. Like they're really trying to milk people with those banners because those cards are useless now.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I got the Boo, and I'll probably get the intelligent Gohan, the kid Gohan, but I'm not going for any of the other ones.
yeah, that's probably. Just wait till they Dokkan. They get this awesome
Oh,
rebirth.
they Dokkan.
Oh my god.
40% to everyone. Just everyone.
Oh my god, that'd be nasty.
Oh my god, that'd be just
The-
like have all the supports and do like the same thing.
Their new passive is going to be the same +3 key, 30% to all, but then also 20% to the leader skill. So when they're
What
on the
the
field,
freak?
their leader skill gets increased.
What the heck?
That's dumb. That's OP.
Actually, now that I think about it, it would break the game, but I would like cards that are like their passive is that they actually add things to the leader skill. So it'd be like, oh, now like when this guy's on the team, he doesn't hit for shit, but also he gives like 30% more to the leader skill, whatever that is, like 30% more attack or whatever.
That
I'm
could
just
probably
having.
make, that could
I'm
make
just having.
a that could make a lot of teams a lot more diverse though, because
Yeah.
you could actually just like bring someone really shitty to boost up certain cards because they benefit so much from leader skills. There's a
Yeah.
lot they could do, honestly.
And also with that though, I just have a hard time picturing how they can do that because the leader phase where they like calculate leaders come before passives.
Well,
So
like for example, I think it's Ultimate Gohan, the intelligence one. His passive doesn't actually activate until you get over a certain key threshold. Like let's say he's in the 3rd slot, right?
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
links have already activated, like the ones that start of turn. Well, in the calculations, his passive actually works at the start, even though it activates after you pick up the orbs. So they can do it. They can manipulate it like that because physical Broly's like that. The Ultimate Gohan's like that. Like it fucked with us for a while because we couldn't figure it out. We're like, what the fuck? The wording is not how it works with the calculations. So some of them are like that.
okay.
Also, never forget that they changed the entire game for Super 17. Like a card that
And
wasn't
he's
act-
still not good.
And he's still not
No,
good.
he's still not
Never
good.
forget that they fucking bent over backwards for Super 17, a shit card, and they won't do it for good ones.
The funny thing is that buffed Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Which
Yeah,
is like, yeah, let's make Goku, whose only like quote unquote weakness is that he's not as tanky as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and let's just give him a buff that doesn't run out.
smart. That's just good
They-
planning.
Yeah, they meant to buff Super 17, but they've just buffed freaking Goku instead.
That's how strong Goku is. Really.
And then there's also the fact that with Super 17 there's like that whole mechanic with like key like blasts versus like melee supers.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
I've never seen it like used once, except in Super 17's battle.
yeah. I don't know if it really. I don't know if I felt like that was kind of like a big thing to add because now every single card has where it's a key attack or not. I feel like that's a big like feature to add just for one fight. So I don't know. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe they'll do it for like Hirudegan if he ever comes out, even though it's not what happened in the movie. But they could use the mechanic. I don't know.
See, this is just lends further credence to the fact that SpongeBob is behind a lot of this. It doesn't really make sense, but that does sound like a SpongeBob thing to do. All right, I think this is the last thing on the docket. Zen, why don't you? I believe you've prepared a statement.
Not so much an official statement, but yeah, let's talk about. So Bandai had. Actually, I don't want to say Bandai because I feel like that's potentially misplacing blame. Yeah. I don't know if it was Bandai or Akatsuki or whoever the fuck, whatever.
Yeah, the Akatsuki came in and fucking.
So Itachi Amaterasu Hado-sama's Facebook and Twitter account.
Yeah.
And they had them. Yeah, they had him pulled.
Kasame watched.
Yeah, he watched and said some stupid shit about like his eyes.
He was just like splish splash in a bath. I'm Kasame.
Yeah, so they had Hado-sama's, who obviously I feel like everyone who watches us probably knows who he is, but if you don't, that's fine. He is the I guess I don't want to say main, but I feel like he is probably the main data miner for this game.
It's the one we at least latched onto the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the biggest following. Yeah. I'll say that. And they had him pulled for reasons. And I'm not saying that they're not in the right to do that. It's their own IP. They can do whatever they want with it. Technically, he is accessing their server and shouldn't be, and that's fucking whatever. But can anyone realistically think of a reason why data mining is in any way negative for the game?
Well, the way he was doing it, I don't really see. Here's the thing of like, this is where the situation gets icky. Where in terms of me, I don't give a shit of what he was doing. He was helping me out a lot. He was showing me all the cool shit before anything else could happen. But I'm sure as far as Bandai is concerned, they probably weren't super happy about it. But it felt like they were already kind of stopping him by the fact that like him and Laughing Man got fucking their shit wiped off the internet from Twitter. All their photos like died.
And, that's interesting because Laughing Man actually is not a data miner. So, you know, you have people saying, like, oh, they're only coming after leakers. If you're a leaker, they're going to get you. But that's not true because Laughing Man's not a leaker.
No, he's just...
So, he's just a guy that made them look stupid. So, instead of fixing the issue and being like, oh, shit, this guy made us look like jackasses, we should fix this so that people restore their faith in us. They said, you know, I bet if we pull all of his pictures off Twitter, some people won't be able to find out that he made us look stupid. And then we don't have to change anything. Because remember, he still mods every tournament just to see if they fix it, and they never do. Ever.
Nope.
They've never fixed it.
Never will. Chances are.
They never have, and they never will. So what they did is they pulled all of his pictures off Twitter that he uses to prove that they didn't fix it. He's not data mining anything. He's taking a screenshot of the screen of his own game. Because the terms of service of the game actually say you have no right to show anyone else videos, images, or anything of your game. If you do that, you are breaking the terms of service and they can ban you or do whatever they want. So if you've ever screenshotted your team and put it on Twitter and said, hey guys, look at my team. You like this team? If you ever 100%ed a unit and put your gold plaque on Twitter, guess what? They could pull all your shit.
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, every single one of us has violated that term by accident.
Pretty much.
Person.
Yep.
Because it's ridiculous that it's a term. And now, so, I understand wanting to protect your copyright because that's an understandable thing. Hado-sama in no way makes any money off of what he does.
No.
And you can say, I see a lot of people saying, like, well, this doesn't change anything. They are just going to be the ones that show their card from now on. But it actually changes a lot of shit. Because in Dokkan especially, I don't know if it's because Dokkan has an exceptionally young audience, even in terms of like other anime games, I've noticed Dokkan's audience tends to trend younger, for the most part. But there's always a really predictable pattern of when cards are shown and then the initial like public response to the card. Like a lot of the initial like, oh my god, do you guys ever think that maybe the mods are out to ruin the game for us because they say cards aren't good? That's the initial release of cards where people inevitably, when any card comes out, the first time it's shown, the card is amazing. Go on the subreddit and read anything anyone says. Watch YouTubers' Twitters. They'll retweet the picture and go, "Oh my god, holy shit!"
Yeah, they think
this
it's
is
like
awesome.
they
Whoa!
think it's a new LR Gohan every time.
Every new card is like God's gift to this game, always. And then you play like for a little bit, and people talk about it, and then you kind of think about, "Oh shit, actually, it's really not that good." Mm-hmm. And that's usually how it goes. Usually, the initial conversation is, "I can't believe anyone would ever say this is bad. This card is incredible. I love him so much." And then you talk about it for a little bit, and then everyone's like, "Oh shit, we were completely wrong. This card's terrible." look at Kaioken Goku, the AGL.
Oh my god!
AKA the greatest card ever, the second greatest card ever added.
Yeah, the most broken card Bandai's ever made.
The card we've actually had a funeral for. The only card we've ever had a funeral for.
This is true. That card is absolute trash, like in every way. It's one of the worst. Like, it has a decent link set. It takes with 2 stacks and 2 buffs from Super Vegito. He did 80k.
Yep.
He's an unbelievably bad card in pretty much every way in terms of the modern game. But when he came out, he was, oh my god, he was overpowered. Everyone was like, oh my god, he has a Supreme Super now, and he has a Kaioken effect, and his passive is bigger. Oh my god, how could they have released something so mighty into our games? And it turns out everyone was completely wrong. And so that initial hype period, by taking out people who are data mine and stuff early, you push back when that happens. Like, let's look, the last card that he showed before he got pulled was the new Gohan, who is actually really good. Not the Ultimate one, but the Super Saiyan 2 one.
Yes.
The Rainbow that we were talking about. He's actually really good. And so people saw him and they're like, wow, this guy is really good. I'm excited for him. I really want to get him. That's when the initial hype period used to start. Like, when a data download would come in, people would look at Hadasama's Twitter and they would look at DBZ Space to see what the new card is. And that's when the initial discussion period would start as to whether or not these cards were any good. Now, by not letting them do that, you're pushing back that initial discussion period, which means you're pushing back the amount of time it takes for someone to think, maybe this card actually isn't that good. And a lot of people are like, oh, that doesn't matter. They're never gonna... People aren't going to do that. They're going to still take the time and research and really look into it before they pull. To which I say, complete bullshit.
That's the biggest bullshit in the gacha game. That is the biggest bullshit in the gacha game.
That's one of the most naive things I've ever heard in my career.
It's complete shit. No one does that. No. Like, remember when Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks came out in Japan the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaioken came out like 3 fucking days later?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember the initial reaction was, holy shit, if I had known Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken was coming, I wouldn't have pulled on Gotenks?
Yes.
People pull... I don't have the stats on this, so, I'll have to look into this later. But I would bet a decent amount of money that the majority of pulls that someone can financially afford are done the day the banner releases. I think the only thing that people wait for, the vast majority of people, like... I'm making up a number, 80% of people. The only time they don't pull the day the banner initially releases is if they aren't capable. They don't have the funds or the stones to do it. If they have the stones or the money and they want to pull on that banner, they're going to do it the day the banner comes out.
Yep. It's especially true, like, it's even more true before when the Laughing Man was the only one, like, it was the only source of the rates. People would know on the Reddit. They would know, well, okay, give 5-6 hours after the banner comes out. Well, the Laughing Man will probably have his stats up on the subreddit. Most people didn't wait for that. They're like, no, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting 6 hours to see the rate. I'm just gonna pull on it.
Never tell me the odds.
You would go on the thread. You would go on the thread, and when the rates are bad, every comment was, oh fuck, I should have waited. Oh fuck, I should have waited. Oh, people are so impulsive when it comes to these gacha games. Like, they see a card they want, and they're like, oh, fuck it, take my money.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way the gachas are kind of made, is that the second you see something, all you think of is like, well, I'm just going to spend everything I have for them, and go for it, and then you end up with no Yugi, and then you end up going, why the fuck do I play this game? and then you go to your alt, and then you spend 700 of those orbs trying to get Yugi, and you still don't get a fucking Yugi, and then you go, why
wow,
am
I get 2 Yugis on my first multi.
Shut up, Zed. The point is, that's the way these games are.
Like, the LR Broly was probably the biggest example of it. The whole banner was absolute dog shit besides LR Broly himself.
Yeah.
And it came out of nowhere. We had no warning, no leaks, nothing. It just popped out. And everyone went ham on that. They didn't wait. Nobody discussed. No one even took a freaking sip of their coffee before they freaking rolled. They instantly rolled.
It was if 1,000 people all came at the same time. There was just a massive wave of like, and then all their stones were gone.
Especially because it's Broly. It's like the biggest character in like the Western world. And, like, people love Broly, and it's just like, holy shit! Take everything! Take my virginity!
Basically, Broly is the Brock Lesnar, where he's a giant buff dude that fucking sucks, but people love him regardless. And you're just like, I need this buff idiot in my life.
Yeah, but like that's what these games are designed to do. They're designed for you to see, like, when you turn the game on in the morning and you see the banner and you're like, oh shit, whoever the fuck, Kid Buu is out. Kid Buu, wow. Oh man. And then you look at your stones and you're like, shit, I have 200 and he's a god lead. And no one puts the phone down and is like, all right, hang on, let me confer with my confederates and let's see how we feel really about this guy in a couple days before I make a purchase. No, you hit the button or you don't hit the button.
Yeah.
I hit the button.
Yeah, everyone hits the button. That's the problem.
Nobody thinks about, oh, how is his team gonna look like? Oh, how are his links? Oh, how is the, like, they don't think, they just go.
Right, because that's information that takes time. Yep. It takes a period of time after that card comes out for all of these analysis and discussion to happen. But the period of time that people pull for the unit is all well within the first day.
Yep.
I would imagine that the vast majority of pulls they see on their end are within day 1 and day 2 of a banner's release. Is when almost everyone has already spent as much as they're going to spend on the banner. Because when people see a unit, they decide, okay, well, do I want this or not? Like, when Ultimate Gohan got revealed, I bet a vast majority of people had already made up their mind, do I want Gohan or not? Because remember, we don't know what these new categories are or who has them before they come out.
Yeah.
Like, until they're literally, Gohan is up and they're in the game and we can see who's in the category. Like, Bandai, I think, didn't even release it. I think Nordax released who was in the full category.
Yeah, no,
he did.
Yeah. So, again, that's data mining, as far as I'm aware, is how he got that information. So I don't know how long he's going to be around. But, like, data mining in the way that they're doing it, protecting their IP is not a legitimate excuse. Like, a lot of people have been jumping on that one. Like, oh, all companies do this. Well, I mean, every other gacha game I play doesn't do this.
Yeah, it seems like this is the first kind of basis for it.
Not a single one. And, like, yeah, that's true that game companies don't like you to leak their fucking E3 presentations, but of course they don't want you to leak their E3 presentations. But Dokkan Battle releasing a new unit Sunday night is not an E3 presentation. It's not something equivalent in value to that company's stock. Like,
imagine.
So that leads me to think about. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, imagine a world without this ability to see right before. Like, all you know is that there's a data, so there's no space and there's no data miners. How sad would it be? It's like, oh my god, new data's coming in. Let's see what it is. And you go like, oh fuck, it's 8 Bardock. This is what I was waiting for.
Right, and yeah, I mean, that's the situation it's going to be. Data's going to come in, and you're going to go, oh neat, data download came in. I guess I'll wait until sometime tomorrow when the Dokkan Twitter tweets really poorly context screen clips of their super attack with complete bullshit scenarios that aren't usable in the actual game.
And completely bizarre teams.
Yeah, ridiculous teams.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Bandai's Twitter wanting to be the one that shows you units, in my opinion, makes it pretty clear that they're only interested in doing that because they want to delay that initial period. Now, it's true they do show the full card, I believe. Don't they show the full card?
Usually.
Yeah.
Yes.
They show, like, the card, and then they show its data, like, sheet pulled up so you can see all its links and shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
But, obviously, we can't fucking read that, right? So it takes some time to get all the information out of them. And then they show you this clip of the card, quote-unquote, in action, and it's like the most retarded scenario you've ever seen in your entire life.
They like change, or they like just to get enough ki, they'll change the entire field to like a certain color and then use it.
Didn't
Like-
they show Int Gogeta against the fucking Janemba fight that's weak to Super Saiyans?
Yes.
Every Super Saiyan that they show off, they'll use the Janemba stage. Every Super Saiyan that they show off, they'll show in Janemba, and then every big bad boss character, they'll fight against Gogeta just to show that large amount of damage bonus.
It's the only thing that comes out of this. The only benefit that they get out of this is making it more difficult as a consumer to arm yourself.
Yep.
Like, gacha games are pretty much designed, especially Dokkan, considering Dokkan is like 90% bullshit and like 10% gameplay. It's completely built around exploiting the fact that you are nostalgic for Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm. That's
I mean,
basically what it
that's all it is. Like, even YouTubers who are like, oh, I play Dokkan every fucking day, even they're like, hey, could you imagine ever playing this game if it didn't have Goku pasted on the front of it? And the answer is no. There's not a single fucking person that would do that.
I like popping bubbles and seeing animations.
What the fuck are they doing every day in Dokkan? Like, I play this game, I don't have anything to do with Dokkan. I just log in and see, like, oh, I'm almost at 777. Maybe I'll get 7 Hercules soon. I could fight someone, but I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, I could do some event, but I don't give a shit about doing them because none of them matter anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I could get
Yeah.
Tarble, the brother of Vegeta that everyone forgot, including Vegeta. But, you know, like, it's insane.
Yeah, and I mean, that's sort of the primary issue, is that, like, this game is so heavily ingrained in nostalgia and in impulse. Because you see a unit, and you think, wow, this guy is really good, he's going to be really good, I really want to have him. And then you kind of start thinking again later of like, oh shit, this guy is not any good, why did I pull for him? Like, everyone's had that moment in a gacha game. Like, I am certain that everyone who pulled Int Kid Buu in Japan is like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yep.
I just pulled this complete waste bullshit card that is useless.
I mean, I felt like that, and I was pulling for Omega.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, I pulled Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega in Global, and I am like, this is the most buyer's remorse thing I've ever done. I hate both. Why do I even have this?
Yeah, you don't even like you don't even like GT.
I don't even like GT. I was just like, oh man, I bet they're gonna be good, and then they fucking weren't. And like, that was one instance where data mining actually was right, because it said, oh, to be released. But then we thought about it and like, oh, they must not have put it in yet, because that's
Yep. We all thought it was just implemented yet.
Surely they wouldn't do this. Surely
Yeah.
they wouldn't.
they just haven't put it in the data yet, and then it turns out, oh shit.
You know what?
It's
Yeah,
in the
it came out. I looked at it in my phone. I'm like, this has to be a fucking joke. I turned off Dokkan, turned it back on. I'm like, oh, it's probably a bug. I'll check. Nope, it's still there.
And it's one of the man, fuck.
Oh.
That to be released thing will forever haunt Global Dokkan as like you never.
Yeah, that's
know
never
when-
going away.
That's
Not
never going
only
away.
that, not only was like the whole to be released thing like a huge thing, but holy shit, were their banners absolutely stupid. Like, Gogeta's banner had 2 fucking units that would work for his team in 6 months from now. And that was the Strength Gogeta, who gets replaced by his Int variation, and then the Tech Gotenks, which gets replaced by his Physical variation. You know who else was in there? Fucking
Gotenks
Physical
wasn't even in the
Broly.
banner.
Why was
Gotenks
Physical
was not
Broly
in their banner at all.
Wow.
That's
Wait,
not even the
Broly
worst
was
part.
in it?
Broly. Why the fuck is Broly in that?
Broly
banner?
was in the
Physical
banner?
Broly in his banner.
So was Goku Black.
Oh yeah, and Goku Black.
Wait,
Yeah,
where the
but
fuck
see-
is Goku?
And
What
Golden
the-
Frieza.
Yeah, that's right. Tech Golden Frieza was in his fucking banner.
They
For-
had,
for
they had
Gogeta?
all the, they had
Yeah,
all
for Super
the,
Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah.
What
they
the
had all
heck?
the demigods besides Cell and all the 70% leads in both the banners.
But remember, Super Saiyan, I think, oh no, it was Omega, had fucking Super Saiyan 4 Goku in it, who came out a month prior.
And also
Doesn't
is
work.
not in this category.
Yeah, they didn't have Vegeta.
Yes.
Instead of Vegeta, they had Goku.
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah, it's a lot of dumb shit.
Jesus, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's banner is so bad. It was physical Broly, physical Goku Black, Tech Golden Frieza, Strength Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku.
Wait, Gotenks wasn't featured?
No, Gotenks wasn't even in.
Oh my god!
He was not in either one. And the best fucking part is in the banner art. Remember when they initially released Golden Frieza and his hands were wrong?
Yes.
That's the art they used on the banner.
Yeah.
The purple hands.
We just have the asset saved for some fucking reason.
For the goddamn golden hand Frieza, and that's the one they used.
SpongeBob used the original hands. It's all we got left.
And then, like, you look at these two banners, right? So in these two banners, physical Goku Black, physical Broly, and then Omega's banner had merged Zamasu. Well, now you look at Cooler's banner. Who the fuck are the featured SSRs in that banner? Cooler, physical Broly, physical Goku Black, and merged Zamasu. Goku Black's been on every banner for the past, like, 3 Dokkan Fests.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, why may as well just make him...
He has been, holy shit. He was on Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he was on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and now he's in Cooler.
Let's talk for real. Goku Black never deserved to be a Dokkan Festival exclusive. He should have just... He probably should have just been his own thing. It's weird that he's one. That banner, when he was released, it was weird. Like, everything about his release felt like, hey, you know that guy Goku Black? Well, here he is in base form, everyone's favorite form of Goku Black.
And then literally right after, they released Rose, and it's just like,
Yes.
oh.
And, you know, a lot of people... I've seen a huge amount of defense for taking down Hatasama, that it was totally not just within their right, but the right thing to do. That it was a smart decision on their part, and it was good for the players to not have to deal with that, which is vomit-inducing.
Which is what the people used to defend Trump. Such good move, such a smart move. Like,
It's playing fourth-dimensional chess.
Exactly. Akatsuki, we've never had a better game dev than Akatsuki. Like, the #1 game gacha dev in the world.
Yeah, we've never had a dev that truly understands gaming like Akatsuki does.
Did you see the vote for the LR? So many votes. So many people care. But
there were so many illegal votes, though, that's why he's not out yet. They have to recount and take out all the illegal votes.
Yeah, like, they're willing to accept illegal method. I don't know if legal, but, like, not legit methods of boosting up their, like, likes and shares. But the moment you try to leak a freaking, you know, Dokkan asset, nope, fucking you're trying to nuke us. Nope, we're taking the shit down.
I don't know. It feels weird.
And it feels weird, and there's no reasonable motivation other than I want to make sure that they don't know what they're doing, so they spend more money.
Yeah.
Because no one has any time to warn them not to do it.
Yeah, because like the first thing I do is when I see the cards, I put them through the spreadsheet. I look at all their links. I look at like how their team's gonna work, and I'm like, all right, here's a post, guys. This is what the team will look like when it comes out. And it's like I can't do that anymore. Like, nobody can do that anymore.
Also, I do want to make it super clear that in maybe the 2 years, is it almost 3 years we've been running Dokkan?
Almost 3 years.
And every single time we've ever done a data download, we have never once gotten this is illegal. We shouldn't do this. So for there to be a fucking defense force to come out of nowhere and go like, you guys were always in the wrong. It's like, fuck you. You never actually believed in this. If you did, you would have been on the post. Instead, the only posts that we ever get that are negative on those posts is like, Zahal shouldn't be the mod to put this up because he's a mod. I was here by like 3 seconds beforehand. I deserve to be #1. Like,
God.
That's the only negative we get on those posts. So people coming out and saying like what he did was bad and he deserved to be jailed. It's like, fuck you. You never believed this.
Yeah.
For some reason,
it's the same thing with like Renzi and with TLM. It's like they're fucking they come in with like freaking like, you know, 18-year-old women as offering for Renzi and TLM, and then the moment that, you know, all of Renzi's accounts get banned because they were duping, which should have been fucking obvious. And the moment that TLM mods the shit out of the Japan World Tournament, they think they're the fucking devil.
Yes.
It's like people flip a coin so rapidly when it's
That's
just
why
against them.
That's why my quote for the sub is that is very volatile, and one moment you're liked, and then the next moment you're not, and then you're just gonna like get death threats and stuff.
I think like the funniest part was when like people were hating on Renzi and TLM, and then they get double rewards and they're like fucking praising them again, and then it happens the next World Tournament and there is no double rewards and they're flipping shit. It's like, what the heck?
Here's a good example: Zen's post when like all that hate that you got that morning, and then all that was completely gone when he like put up his goodbye post for his like first time leaving as a moderator. Where was
all that hate that I got the first time wasn't even... I didn't even post anything.
He just
yeah, but you still got it for some reason. I don't even know why.
It's because he has an opinion.
Like, I didn't even know that something happened. I was out at the park because it was my birthday, and I was out walking my dog at the park with my girlfriend, and then I got on Reddit, and it was like, why the fuck does everyone here just suck Zenrot's dick when he says these cards are bad?
Yeah, that's right.
You fucking dick rider because you don't think Kid Boo's good. You fucking kill yourself.
Oh yeah, that's
and
what
I'm like,
whole
what the
Kid
fuck's
Boo
going
said.
on?
And then the funny thing is that now you've said you do think Kid Boo is good. Just it's the physical one.
I love that Boo.
It's your favorite Kid Boo.
That is my favorite Kid Boo. It's the only good Kid Boo. Fight me.
It was the only person that ever advocated Kid Boo being good was Zen. Only Zen. Seriously, like no one considered the Fizz Kid Boo, and then Zen comes out of nowhere, and we're like, holy shit.
To be fair, I was silently using Kid Boo. The only difference is that no one takes my opinion seriously. So if I was like, oh my god, physical Kid Boo is good, they'd go like, silly Wokey using the dumb units that he likes to use.
Wokey, go back to questions.
Like if Zed came out and said Aurelia is good, people would be like, "Holy shit! How come no one's been saying Aurelia's good?" And I would be like, "You motherfuckers!"
Oh man.
I think to kind of put something more onto the Hot Osama thing, which is the thing that I actually am kind of afraid of now, is the fact that like they've kind of been able to hit Laughing Man and Hate Osama for like basically nothing. And they were able to erase Hate-Osama from Twitter. So now it's like...
And Facebook.
And Facebook. So really, it's... Anyone could... Like, I like legitimately was looking up Laughing Man trying to see if he was still alive. Like, is he...
Yeah.
The one thing that I'm actually really afraid of is if DBZ Space gets hit.
Oh,
like,
man, yeah.
I am expecting it to happen.
I need DBZ Space. Everything I do for this game is because I have all of his assets, all of the key multipliers, all of the numbers there. Like, I remember some of them, but there's no way I could do all my analysis puzzles without, like, Renzi's DBZ Space. It's literally my freaking, like, I need it. I need it more than anything for all these analysis stuff. If that dies, well, I can't do analysis posts anymore. And then that also means that I can't look at anything for the game outside of my phone. And the phone doesn't list everything. The hell, the 12 key multipliers aren't even listed in the game. You have to actually go on DBZ Space to find them.
I also use
so it's
DBZ...
just like...
Oh no, go ahead. Finish.
It's like, if DBZ Space gets killed, it's like, do I even play the game anymore?
I mean, I would not, but also, like, I use DBZ Space, fuck me, man. DBZ Space for, like, helping people in questions thread, because it literally is a large amount of information to remember. And when you have a site, you just go there. And that site is 100%, like, against the terms of service. And if that thing goes down, it's like, I don't know if, like, there's obviously a lot of hyperbole, but I honestly don't see how Dokkan can continue without DBZ Space.
And for me personally, I make a lot of art renders and a lot of edits. All my stuff comes from DBC Space. I get all my assets from there, and that's like what I edit, and that's how I like use my downtime. Yep. So I'm also in like the same position where like Space goes down, I'm probably not gonna like have anything related to Dokkan anymore.
Even all the YouTubers, they always reference DBZ Space in like their videos when they're talking about new cards and stuff. It's like it's so important for us. For the Dokkan players.
Yeah, that's the thing that's now scary.
I'm actually like I'm really afraid that it's gonna get taken down.
We're all gonna go to bed.
Could our sub also taken down?
Technically, I think so.
I mean, we're posting pictures of like our
that's
shit,
what I'm thinking.
so yeah.
Technically, they could take down any YouTuber that they want, but they wouldn't.
I mean, let's be frank about the terms of service. Any single person can be banned for anything at any point because that's how they're worded.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If we
So
play this
vague.
game, we can be banned. We're basically
If you play this game, you have absolutely zero right as far as Bandai is concerned.
We're all born with original sin.
Like, really, unless you're like Rhyme Style or Nano, you're not like they're probably safe because they dump like thousands of dollars. But yeah, I think that's the other thing. I don't know who mentioned it. I think it was in the chat or something. I don't remember exactly, but like for example, the YouTubers, you know, they're clearly breaking terms of service. They have their game on YouTube, right? They're breaking the terms of service, but because they're basically like the biggest advertisement for the game, because you know Rhyme Style has like 500, 600,000 subscribers, Nano's getting up there, so it's like you have these people advertising your game for you, and it's like, oh, they're breaking the terms of service. It doesn't matter. They're giving us money, and we're getting money because of them. So.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was me actually.
Yeah, that was then. Yeah.
Zenrat.
Yeah.
It turns out that all our opinions come from Zenrat. We should all just.
Everything you've ever thought comes from me.
We should all stop sucking his dick. Really.
I've been told that so many times. They're like, stop fucking sucking Zen's dick. I'm like, what the fuck?
First of all, not more than 4 people could, in theory, be on Zed's dick, because that would be a long line. Like, there would be way too many people. We're talking logistics here, it just wouldn't work out.
I need an adult.
I could just imagine like a line. There's a line of like 10,000 people just lining up to suck Zen's dick.
He has
I
to
need
start
an
taking,
adult.
he has to start taking numbers. Now serving number 337, please go forward. I loved your
Oh my god.
I loved your KO Kid video. I know.
Oh my god.
I think that is the finality of it all. I think we've said all we could say.
Yeah, I think, but like to summarize the point,
Go ahead.
Bandai gains nothing out of this other than you not being educated enough to not spend money on things that are designed to trick you. Because at this point, it's becoming pretty clear that they have no interest in actually improving their game. Like, Battlefield's been gone for 10 months because they released it and it was a fucking flop because the mode sucks because they don't know how to make a better mode. Naruto Blazing has been out for 1 year as opposed to Dokkan's 3. They already have a PvP mode that was pretty much it was unlimited while it was out because it was in testing. So unlike Dokkan Battlefield, whose testing was you can only do this twice a day now because we don't want you to get too many rewards, they released an entirely new mode that is PvP, so it's nothing that's ever been done before in the game. Like, there's no other actual active player v player mode. There's like the bullshit, basically the World Tournament shit, but there's no other like active where another person's playing against you. And it's unlimited, and it has rewards. So you can do it as much as you want, and you can get all the rewards. Because that's your reward for helping test it in the beta. In Dokkan, you get...
That's good development right there.
Yes! In Dokkan, you get you get what? It was the first time, I think, was either once a day or 3 times a day. And then the other one was once a day.
3 times a day. It was once a day the first time it came out, and then it was 3 times the second, I want to say.
I think it's the reverse.
Is it the
I
reverse?
feel as if it's the reverse.
Yeah, it was
I
the
feel as
reverse.
if it's the reverse.
It was the reverse.
It was such a long time ago, I do not remember. Oh, yeah, I remember now, because when they came back, we were like, we can only do it once, but they had increased the amount of stuff you could get in.
Oh, right. Everyone
Yeah.
was upset because now they're like, God damn it, I have to farm this piece of shit mode more times. Because the rewards are good. Like, you gotta get them. You know?
Yeah, they're really good.
They're
Are you just gonna be like,
insanely
you know what?
good.
Fuck LR Gohan. I don't even want this. No one's gonna do that.
Like, and even if you don't want the cards, we forget that there's actually stuff like increase your stamina, increase your
Yeah, your box space.
Oh yeah, yeah.
your
Especially
team
for
size.
Japan with the orbs too, because Japan is so stingy with the orbs. So it's like you get a bunch of orbs for doing the battlefield. It's like, why not?
If you want the ultimate sign that the Akatsuki do not care about us, it's the fact that we still do not have a 5th and 6th item slot.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah.
Been in the game since release.
They might as well just release it. Like, it's not gonna change anything. Like really, the game is so broken in terms of balance. Is like, who the fuck cares if there's 2 extra slots? I don't even use 2 slots to begin with.
Yeah, you don't need them. Like, you don't need items for fucking jack shit.
Yeah,
So
you
who gives a
don't.
shit if we have a million? Just put them out. That's such a little thing where it's like, that takes no effort to do. and it doesn't actually matter, but a lot of people would be like, oh my god, yay, we have all of our item slots now, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck, we still don't even have Purunga. Like, that thing with data mine is like so long ago. Still no Purunga.
Still no Purunga, and still no Lord Slug. Truly the saddest of times.
I think the one thing I can think of in all of Dokkan that proves to me that Akatsuki just like doesn't care about the game is the friend system. It has to be the absolute shittiest thing in this entire game.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
I never considered it like entirely bad until I played FGO, and then now I think FGO is the epitome of a friend system.
It's just like
Like
it completely murders the viability of certain cards. Like it doesn't matter if if you're a YouTuber and you put in $2,000 and got 6 Kid Boos or 5 Kid Boos to open up his paths, you're not gonna get any Kid Boo friends. So it's like, how are you going to utilize your freaking card without having friends? You have to rely on other people to actually use your own product. So it's like, unless you pull for the people that the cards that everyone's going to use, like Gohan, Gogeta, Omega in Japan, for example, it's gonna be so hard to find team. Like, because Zen said earlier in the beginning when we were talking about global, it's like it's so hard to find Cooler.
I can also say it's hard in Japan to find Cooler. I'm getting fucking friend requests from Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and I'm like, I didn't even remember you existed. Some asshole sent me a SR Kid Trunks friend request.
God. Like, so that's why people on the Reddit, like, they see some like a Kid Buu Rainbow and they make a post about it because it's like it's so freaking rare.
So while we're on this topic, I just want to bring up that Zen actually spoke up about this on his Twitter, about an alternative or something that they can do, and I want you to elaborate on Zen because I didn't really quite get what you were getting at.
Like a friend system? Oh, you mean the friend system of... Wasn't the friend system idea is that only your leader skill would be the one that applies?
Oh, yeah. So, you know how in a world tournament, back when people wanted to use, everyone set your Majin Vegeta because not everyone has an AoE. And right. Because of the way the world tournament works, there's no buddy leader skill, which means that's a viable thing that you can do. Because if leader skills did work, you would never bring a friend Majin Vegeta. His leader skill's fucking dog shit. Or same with Xeno Trunks. You would never do that. So literally the only time you would see leads that were not one of the staple... if that didn't exist, the only leads you would see in the world tournament back then would have been Gogeta.
Yep.
That would be it. And that would be the only one you could get. Which would mean if you didn't have an AoE, you wouldn't have that option to get someone else's. And now it's kind of the same way, where if you just took out the buddy leader skill and didn't require a team to be 2 copies of the same guy just to function, there would be so much more you could do with teams. Just the freedom to pick that extra slot. Let's say, you didn't get Omega. Sorry, that really sucks, but you did get Cooler. Do you want to use an Omega? You could use mine and just to try it out. Oh, but you can't because now you're not going to get a leader skill. You have to use another Cooler. It's impossible to do anything else.
Right.
Or let's say you didn't get Cooler. Like you pulled in global, you pulled Omega, and you're like, yes, I got him. I know he doesn't have a leader skill, but I don't care. I really want to use him. I'm going to go in. When Cooler comes out, I'm going to get Cooler, and I'm going to have a badass physical team. Well, you didn't get Cooler. And that fucking sucks. And now you have absolutely no way to ever use the two of them together. Because you can't use a lead for your side that's going to do anything with him. If you were to be able to do something or even the new Ultimate Gohan, you don't have 2 you motherfucking LRs, You pulled him, and congratulations, you don't have 2 fucking LRs. So you're like, well, what am I even going to do with this?
Right.
Well, if you can bring someone you can put your Super Saiyan Goku on, or you can bring someone else's Goku. It just opens up the kind of shit that you can do with a team when your team isn't automatically capped with only one other possible guy.
Yep. That's true.
If you're playing Extreme Physical, you will never, ever, ever bring anything but Cooler unless the game forces you not to by giving you one of those automatic friends like Bulma.
Yeah,
right.
Basically.
Ever. So team building doesn't exist at all. Like, you can't do anything fun or creative, because at the end of the day, all that matters is that you get your buddy cooler, and then you have his 3 guys that you use him with for everything. Like, I can't run my extreme physical team and then bring a Super Saiyan 4 Goku friend. I can't. It's not a thing that you can do. But I don't have, like, I don't have Sin Shenron. I don't even have him. And I can't bring one as a buddy, because if I were to bring him as a buddy, well, I just fucked myself, because now I don't have a leader skill, and I'm operating at 50% capacity of what my team should be able to do.
And with this dynamic, you also mentioned that, like, keep all the 70%, all the 120% leaders, like, as is, just like the newer batches don't have this sort of dynamic, right?
Well, what do you mean?
Like, I think I saw you saying something like along the lines of, like, maybe even, like, the old leaders will still have, like, their buddies, but then, like, newer units, like, right now what we're doing with, like, the category system, they'll just not have a leader skill for their buddy, for when you pick them as a friend.
Oh yeah, that would be picking as a friend just wouldn't have it regardless. But yeah, like, the category system is a good example though, because let's say you want to run Gohan's team, and you have LR Trunks, but you don't have LR Gohan. Well, running LR Gohan as your friend buddy to make your team better doesn't do jack shit for you. Whereas,
you don't. Yeah, it kills your team because you're not getting the bonus from the leader skill.
Right. So, like, in good game, I guess I should probably preface that with air quotes, good games. I always view the friend system as a means to patch holes in what you have. Like in, I don't want to keep saying Naruto, but it's the first one that comes to mind because it's both a Bandai game. When you're playing that game, there's no leader skills in the game. So you build your team based on what you need, and then you can bring a friend that's a unit you don't have, because that unit does something in the fight that you can't replicate. Like Madara is a red unit, which is weak to blue, but his ultimate attack does damage through his, like, type weakness. Gogeta, basically.
Right.
And so, but, like, let's say in Dokkan there's a unit like that, like STR Gogeta. Like, you can't bring him as a friend anymore. I mean, you can, but why would you ever do that? You're limiting yourself for no reason. So things like passives and links that make cards unique and more fun to use don't matter at all, because leader skills are so dominant that you have no options.
Yep. And I would like to see that, especially because you know how certain fights require you to have a certain, like, link to bypass, like, you know, really insane
whatever
reduction.
their abilities.
Like, yeah, it would just be really cool to be like, oh, I'm going up against Omega. Well, let me take, you know, this Super Saiyan 3 GT friend. You know, in Zen's case, where the leader skill isn't applied, the friend leader skill isn't applied, you could take that Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku and link him with one of your GT cards that you have, if you're missing, like, you know, another good one for your team, and bam, now you can do the Omega fight a lot easier. But if you're running, like, you know, let's say, I don't know, like, just some random team, let's say you're running, like, Extreme Physical, you don't have GT cards. There are no GT cards in there. So now you have to fight them with that insane reduction. So it's like, now, of course, the same reduction does make the game a little bit more balanced, but I'm just talking, like, hypothetically speaking, it's like, there are so many, like, different things you could do. It's like,
well,
I'm going up
that
against...
I wanted to touch on too with this, with taking away the friend leader skill, is game difficulty, because the biggest complaint is that the game is completely autopilot, and that's 100% accurate. Like, don't even try to tell me, anyone who responds to this video, the game is not autopilot. You have to try. No, you fucking don't. With a good team, if you start below 8 key, that guy shouldn't even be on the team.
That's true.
Like, shit. Super STR, I think there's one guy that starts at 8 key. One guy. And I think it's GT Goku, because Over in a Flash is not that prominent on his team. I think that's the only one. All of these teams come with so much key that you don't even have to pay attention. You don't have to play the board like, oh shit, my lowest guy needs 3 key. Let me go out of my way to be extra careful that he gets his 3 key. You don't have to play the board and do anything. You have, like, shit. I forgot how much he had. Rhyme Style had a picture up of his Gohan team. I swear to God, he had, like, almost 400,000 health.
Yeah, they can get well over 400k now.
Yeah, so, like, what the shit? Why do you need 400,000 health?
Yeah, it's
for
like,
anything.
That's why it's like nowadays you don't use ushers, you don't use Enmas, you just use Senzu beans. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, because you don't need to avoid a super attack. Like, back in the day, remember even when Super Vegito came out for the first time, and people were like, this guy is really fucking broken, so all you have to do really is take heals and take Baba so that you don't take an ill time. So you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
If there's like all the enemies stacked up 50 times in the front, you just kind of toss Super Vegito out there and you're like, good luck. I'm going to come out net winner in this anyway. Because even if you super him, he's still going to block the other 4 and then he's going to fucking kill you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter. Like it's funny that it almost feels like the computer is fighting at such a handicap against the player. Now, some people might like that because this is the only mobile game that exists that does not have an auto feature, and it's still incredibly grindy. So maybe people like it being easy because they don't want to grind something challenging. And that's a decent defense. Like, I don't want the game to be hard because I don't want to fight a hard boss 47 times to Dokkan Awaken the guy I just pulled and all the other ones.
Right.
Fine. But for the people saying this game is easy and there's no point in playing it, for the most part I agree with you. There's really no point in, like, because, like, we always talk about the optimal teams and stuff because that's the way we like to play the game. We always like to min-max. It's just fun. It's part of the fun of the game for us. But ultimately it's completely irrelevant. Because you don't even need even close to that to just absolutely shit stomp every boss in this game.
Yep. It's like Fusions is like way better than Super Strength. It doesn't matter. Super Strength is still going to destroy everything
without even trying. Yeah, with
it's
no
like
effort put in by the player whatsoever.
And it's
we're
like,
we're
like
not competing. You go first, Wally.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, Fusions is like, you know, if you put like the numbers in like a spreadsheet, you know, Fusions is like 150% stronger. That doesn't matter. The clear speed is not 150%. Like, if for example, if Super Strength clears it in 5 minutes, Fusions isn't clearing it in like 3 minutes. They're clearing it in like 10 seconds lower. Like,
yeah, well, that's because 90% of the game time and the runtime is fucking animation.
It's just pure animations. The cards hit hard enough.
Mm-hmm. At this point, you're not competing to see which team can survive and beat the event. You're competing a team to see which team can kill the boss deader and faster.
Yeah, like which one kills the boss in 7 less seconds than the other one anymore.
Yep.
We're basically speedrunning.
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
like even Fusions isn't good at that because they have 2 LRs. They hit the hardest, but it doesn't matter. Or not Fusion. Sorry, Gohan's team. It's like they hit almost the hardest in the game, but it doesn't matter because, like LR Gohan, he hits like what 5 million. Who cares? It's overkill, and his animation's so long.
Yeah, his animation takes forever, and he just killed the boss 4 times over, but you're still going to the next phase regardless.
Exactly.
It's not like he has one cumulative health bar, and then the game is like, oh shit, well, he just killed the first form of the boss, and he did enough damage to go all the way to halfway to the last stage.
Oh man, watch him like put something like that where like the damage like carries over.
An overkill system?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you at least got rewards for overkilling, like in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like if you overkill, you get a higher drop rate or whatever.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, but like...
Same.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say like the same thing in FGO. It was like a brief thing, but if you like overkill the enemy, you get more crit stars.
Yeah, and that's something. At least.
Yeah, anything, you know? Because it's like you're looking at it, and people always say, oh, you know, the only thing anyone ever gives a shit about is attack power. And for the most part, that's a game design flaw. Because everyone likes to pretend that there's a whole lot of strategy that goes into building your team, but at this point in Dokkan, there is none.
Yeah, it's basically just set up your leader skill, then put up 3 frosts, and then your game is done.
Like
exactly. That's all you need is the triple frost tech.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't think people understand. You don't need defensive skills. Like, if you run Gohan's team, and all your cards are duped up in the Dupe system, well, they all start with 50,000 defense. They're not going to take any damage from basic
people
attacks.
Like to drop back on, like, the, oh, man, it's total bullshit. This is all for the whales because they have dupes. But, like, motherfucker, you get 55% of that grid for free.
Taste is free.
50%. Like, you get free 2,000 defense, and then that gets scaled, and then you'll be like, okay, so what's the base defense of the card then? Oh, 4,000? Well, you just increase his whole defense by 50% for free.
Yeah, that's a huge jump.
Yeah.
And then, see, it wasn't as bad. I say it wasn't as bad. A lot of people say that the 120% meta was the worst one because of how easy it was. And a lot of people cop out and blame the leader skill when I think a lot of people nowadays have accepted the dupe system was, in fact, a problem.
Yeah.
that it was too strong. And it led to people like Super Saiyan 4 Goku killing the boss in one hit. Well, now the game is shifting back to Rainbow with the category leads, which means you're not even limited by the amount of orbs you can get.
That's true.
Because now you have one of every color, so your team's orb progression is 5 times faster than it used to be. So now what happens when, on my old team, Super Saiyan 4 Goku just killed everyone? Well, guess what? On your Fusions team, every single guy on your team is killing the boss in one hit now.
And you have an absolutely obscene health pool.
Yeah, no enemy is a threat. And if you take away the friend leader skill, all of that shit is cut in half.
Yep.
All of a sudden, when you have 250,000 health, the boss supering you for 150,000 is a big deal. Suddenly, you need to use your items and worry.
Here's
the other thing too. It would also make you. It would force you to use key items. They exist in the game, actually.
Shit, you don't even have to use key support 90% of the time anymore. Like, if the quote-unquote god supports from the last, like, meta, the 120% leads, if they were not 40% attack and defense, who gives a shit? I don't care about their key. I care about the ridiculous stats they're pumping up.
Yeah. It's like some people mention Brawlpan for fusions, and we're like, nobody, or not fusions, the hybrid thing for Gohan, and everyone's like, nobody cares about 3 key.
No, 3 key is fucking irrelevant.
Yeah.
Key has been so valueless for so long that, like, it's worthless.
Basically,
even LRs now, like, there's, like, Gohan still doesn't give a shit. Even LR Gohan's like,
Gohan trivializes that by himself.
Yeah, Gohan's existence is like, nah, I don't give a shit about Key. But, like, the other one's kind of... Like, Majin Vegeta doesn't really give a shit either because he gets his better super at 12 key, so who gives a fuck? Trunks has, like, 15 key links, so who gives a shit? I think the only one who... Ginyu gives key.
Yeah, Ginyu gives key. Hercule gives... I think the only ones that do care are Frieza and Goku.
I think, Zamasu and Black have problems with key to an extent.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I've just heard that Zack has some sort of issues with key. Because I think the team that he's on is not well suited. I'm not 100% sure what the issue is, but I've heard people talk about it before. And like, Broly doesn't give a shit about key because he's attacking twice, no matter what. Yeah, the 18 one's better, but he's still doing 2 million to you even with the 12. So who gives a shit?
Yeah. The other thing too is that it doesn't matter if you get 24 key. The second one is always the 12 one. So even if you miss the 18 one on the first one, it doesn't matter because that's not carrying over to the second one. The second one is still always the 12. So it's like your net gain if you get 18 or not doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
And I mean that's just kind of like the situation that the game is in, is that like teams are incredibly powerful, and that power comes entirely from how heavily weighted our stats and our key pool is. Like, our stat pool is ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
There's no reason that the max health any boss has is probably... I'll go as high as 2.5 million.
No, it's higher than that. I think Gogeta, Omega, and Gohan, they're pushing almost 4.
Okay, so they're pushing 4 million. So then what did you say LR Gohan does earlier?
He does like
5 million.
5.
Okay, so that's 1 million more than the most recent boss. How long has he been out?
A while.
A long fucking time. And now there's a meta team that has like a meta leader skill that uses 2 of these. Woo! Now, of course, Trunks is not as strong as Gohan, of course, because Gohan, they'll never... I still think that it'll be a very long time before we see an LR that hurts like Gohan does.
Well, we talk about LL Hercule.
Yes, that's true. The god.
The champ.
The fucking champ.
The free-to-play king.
Yeah, but like, so we're at this point where like, take away friend leader skills, and events are still doable. They're just harder.
Do you guys recall when like a few months ago or however many months ago, I was on the Modcast and we were talking about LR Gohan, and I said something along the lines of like, well, I'm glad he's not featured. Because if he was, because it was like featured or something, more people had it. They would have to scale the boss's HP up. And now I'm of this opinion. They don't really care anymore at this point. I thought they would have cared, but the moment I saw LR Gohan that category and LR Trunks, I was like, yeah, I'm rescinding my statement. They don't care.
Yeah, that was a big defense that a lot of people used when Omega came out. And they were like, well, you know, they just made up a silly justification to keep Goku off the team and for balance reasons, because having Goku there would be too strong, it would be too good. Well, now what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's like it doesn't matter. The teams are already too strong. Like throw Goku out. Like even the fusions. Who cares if they have Vegito in there? It doesn't matter. The gameplay is still the same. If anything, it might be slower because you have to deal with his counter animation.
Yeah, and it's coming to the point now where all of these cards, they've run out of ideas. Like, I can't think of a nice way to say it. They're completely out of ideas on what to do now. Because all these cards are just, like, a new set of pixels on the exact same result.
Yep. Do you think that had Global not have, like, a copyright issue with, like, the heroes, that they would just tap into, like, the heroes and just, like, start spamming them out by this point? Because
I don't think they really care that much, because they did Heroes before, and that shit ain't even out in Global still. It might not ever come out.
Right, but I imagine that was like
took like ages.
Right, but I'm saying that was like a one-time deal, and now if they do a second one, then I can see like where my doubt is.
Well, no, like I don't think it would matter what the copyright is in Global, because it's like it's clear in Japan it's targeted towards Japan audience. The Japan audience doesn't give a fuck about if the rest of the world has heroes or not. That's why their rates are lower, because Japan audience. You just watch any video of any actual like native Japanese player playing the game. They do 1,000 stone video. Literally 2 hours later, another 1,000 stone. 3 hours later, another 1,000. It's like that for every gacha game. All the gacha games are designed for the Japanese player base. That's why all the global versions have to adjust, because we're not like United States players, European players. They're not like the Japanese. They're not gonna dump so much money into a gacha game.
You say that. I'm pretty sure some people on the subreddit have bought houses worth of Dragon Cells.
Okay, that's true. I mean, there are some, but I mean, like, it's a lot. It's way more of a business model in Japan.
You have to think about this. There are so many gachas out there. Like, if you think of like your favorite anime series, there's probably a gacha, and yet still the industry is like booming like this. That's how much money goes into this industry.
Yeah.
That there's so much competition, yet everyone still relatively succeeds.
There's no Hamtaro gacha game.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Working on it. SSR Snoozer coming up pretty soon.
Man, they need to make a Raleigh gacha game just so like Wookie.
Just a Raleigh.
Yeah, it's actually everyone's favorite Dr. Slump character, Arale, and then like it's 7 different versions of Arale on repeat. That's all they basically got. They got him, and they got Oba-chan, and they got the fucking Superman knockoff.
Arale's clone invasion.
An actual piece of shit is a card unit.
But yeah, I guess in closing, it's really easy to think up ways to improve the game, and the fact that they haven't bothered to do any of them is a pretty clear indication that they don't give a shit. And the fact that they're pulling data miners, and they're even pulling people that don't data mine just because that person exposed the fact that they suck, proves they have absolutely no intention of going out of their way to make the game any better for the player base at this point.
Yep.
They're taking away data mining. All that does is take away your ability to prevent yourself from making impulse purchases and tricking yourself into spending money on shit you don't actually want to use.
Yep.
Indeed.
Always remember, corporations aren't people.
And at the same point, it also just lowers overall discussion in the community. So the more they kill ways for the community to actually interact about the game, the less people are going to want to play. I mean, let's be honest here. How many people would have quit if there was no online community to talk about Dokkan? Like 90% of people. Like,
oh, most, if not all.
Yeah,
Probably
pretty much everyone.
Right after the physical Kid Buu banner when it first was released, and I did not get Kid Buu. That's when I would have dropped the game.
It's like the game is purely single player for the most part. Well, Dokkan is purely single player other than the World Tournament, but you're going up against AI, so it might as well be single player. But the community is what keeps people in the game. Even the whales, like all the YouTubers, they wouldn't be putting in thousands of dollars because they wouldn't have people that would watch the videos. So it's like the more they restrict the community, the less and less people are going to play.
I mean, I want to say that that's true and that that's right because I have faith in that people should know when they're being swindled. Yeah. But I don't think it's true. They released units that have no leader skills, and we're not going to get them for 5 more months. And they were the single highest grossing app in multiple countries.
That actually like really shocked me. Like, I was just like, wow.
I want to talk about to be released really quick. Because here's the thing, if you follow only global, or like you assume like global is isolating like this area, no, like they haven't gone out and mentioned why they're missing like this leader skill. So if you were just like an isolated person, you just like, let's just imagine you don't have access to like the community, the internet, or whatever, and you only like focus on the game. There's no in-game announcement saying why does it say to be released? Why do I pull for this card but it has no leader? But every card since then I pulled. And every past card has a leader.
Yeah,
I would. The thing is like honestly, I feel like I don't want to like make up like a number, but I find it hard to believe that there are actually a large amount of people out there that only know of global. Like with YouTubers getting really, 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 really big, and with just how easy it is to actually figure out that there's a Japanese, native game, especially because a lot of these anime gacha games originate from a Japanese version. I feel like people know. Like,
realistically,
I feel like most people know, right? So
yeah, well, realistically, I agree with you. I'm just putting out there like sort of like a scenario. It's like very least likely to happen, but just like that in of itself.
I agree. There's some people out there that just don't at all care about the Japanese, and they only stick at the global, and they don't look at any card or anything.
But even in that case, they haven't like outright said, "Oh, the Japan's in like this meta, and we can't afford to put out like these strong leader skills for you guys yet." Nothing of that mentioned. Just to be released and silence.
I mean, to be fair, like it wasn't like, I mean, they could say that, but then that'd be just bullshit. Because the only reason why they released Omega and Gogeta was because it's the biggest cash grab. Like, seriously, like you could even cut more off besides the leader skill. I don't know, cut links off. It's freaking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know how many people are gonna pull on that just because it's a fucking card? Like, it's just Gogeta. I'm gonna pull on it. So, and plus the other thing too is they also like, they sweeten the deal. Here's some free tickets. Oh, here's some step-up banners. Like, you look at Japan. They didn't get step-up banners. They didn't get tickets. They didn't get discounts. They got the generic stuff they always get, but Global is like, 25 stones first multi, 30 stones second multi. Oh, here's some tickets. Like, Global, it's like they just sweeten the deal so you're more inclined to pull, even though the card itself is just like, lol.
Someone's being attacked by a wind tunnel.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I think it's common.
It's probably common.
I live in Arizona. What do you guys expect?
Well, now that it seems like Arizona's finally coming after you like the fucking mummy. I think it's time for us to wrap up this Modcast.
Yeah, this episode's an hour and 40 minutes long already, so
30 something actually. I just checked. But that's what happens when you get people to talk about Dokkan, and then you tell them what's wrong with Dokkan, and then you go, "Buddy, do you have time?" And then you go, "No," and then you still talk for more.
Yeah.
It's a great deal of fun though, just to be able to talk with you guys and like actually like voice our concerns, because we wouldn't voice all these concerns if we didn't care about the game or like the franchise that it like derives from. We care about it. That's why we go so in depth and talk about it on such a personal level.
I mean, the game is like, the game is simple as shit in terms of playing it, but then I'm sitting here spending 15 hours on the fucking analysis post.
By the way, sorry guy who said you fucking hate when we rant, because we were really hoping Bandai wasn't going to do something incredibly stupid right after you asked us to just talk about it next time.
To be fair, at least we got some good jokes in there. We got some good jokes at Common's expense. We talked about the dick sucking line. I feel like there's a better balance.
That was hilarious.
I have one last gag to leave off with.
All right. Oh, wait. This is the last gag, everyone. Let's set it up. Let's go. Drum roll.
So for those of you guys that follow Hato-sama, you guys have actually noticed his name. probably by now, and it actually means like a bird or a pigeon. So the other time Wookie was there with me, I was on Dokkan's official like tweet, and I saw just a bunch of comments just asking, where is the hero pigeon?
Where I think I remember one person literally just put up a picture of a pigeon and a question.
Yeah, I saw that. I was confused. I didn't know that. I saw something. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are there so many pigeons?
I can't believe I didn't make this connection because I knew Hatoful boyfriend was a thing, and I know Hato-sama was a thing. Yet I never put two and two together and figured out his name is like after a pigeon or a bird.
There you go. Our beautiful pigeon boy is gone, but not forgotten. So I think it's time.
That's why I tweet out some birds now and then using like the bird emoji. We don't have any pigeon or dove emojis, so I have to use like a chicken bird.
Like something. No, never mind. I can't get into this. I need to get ready for. I need to get ready for work. So, everyone, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Zen, take us out.
Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry that we had a second week in a row where we pretty much just bitched. But thanks everyone for paying attention. Thanks you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
You know, I've just realized that we do two goodbyes. One where I say goodbye to everyone, and then one when I say Zen.
Where you ask me to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's a real like. All right, I've said goodbye. Zen, why don't you say goodbye? Alright,
a Zen goodbye is different than Wookie goodbye.
It's true, no one takes me serious, so if I say goodbye, people won't.
They hear Zen, they're like, oh my god, it's Zen. Oh my god.
Stop sucking my dick on goodbyes, Wookie.
No.
Make your